Alright, so the Palbox Control Device. This is just one of my random PAL armies that we're going to be using for this. The remote Palbox device can be used to make raids a lot easier if you don't want to commit to any of these like maximum raid armies. I don't have like a budget army to show in this video, so I'm just going to be using this. This is the remote Palbox device. So you just kind of grapple a wall and then click F just as you're sort of flying away from it, and it will let you control your pals while sort of outside the base. So you can just redeploy them in the base at any time. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to revive pals using it, and we're also going to reset the cooldown. So you can sort of listen for when they've used that Talisonic Laser, Absolute Frost, and start using Holy Burst. And then you just start swapping them sort of one by one. And one by one is just not to stack them up. So you'll see where I placed that remote Palbox device. That was to show kind of a bad placement. You want it probably like 3 or 4 meters into the base or whatever unit of measurement they use in Palworld. Because when you summon the pals back again, they will start at that remote Palbox device. If you summon them all at once, they will sort of be clumped up for a random stone beat or something like that. So just doing it this way one by one, lets them sort of be summoned, and then they will use their attacks and then move a little bit closer. So they're not clumped. They will be a little bit clumped, but they're not super clumped. And now we can see 2 of them went down. We switch in this rescue pal. It does the rescuing, so that is a Phalaris Aqua with combat turned off. It is a rescue pal. So now they're back in action. You can sort of swap that Phalaris back out again when all the pals are alive. So it's done its part. And now Xenoloord is stunned. You could hear the stun effect maybe. So then I just took the time to sort of switch them all during the stun phase. Because the second thing that happens is when you do swap the pals, it resets the cooldown on their attack. So every time you take a pal out and back in, it will use those 3 strong attacks that it uses. So Talisonic Laser, Absolute Frost, and Holy Burst. Take it out, take it back in, and it would just repeat those skills. So this thing I wanted to mention as well with building the Palbox like 3 meters in, you can see some of these Neptiliuses are not being revived by the rescue pal, so I sort of have to take them back out and back in again. And that is because my remote Palbox was too close to the edge of the base. So some of them, when you summon them back in, they will sort of end up outside the base radius. Xenoloord can also kick them outside, and then they won't get rescued. So then you'll just have to kind of reset the knocked out pals. You can see a couple of them here, like since it's just on the edge, a big clump of pals, and then 1 Neptilius outside the base not getting rescued. So that's why I think you should build that device like a little bit further into the base, but still so you can grapple to that cliff. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.